today, and we're not going to be cutting out on you. Anyway, welcome to Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio Live. Are we live? We are live. Yeah, welcome to Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio Live. It's going to be a good day because we have a lot of fun in store for you. And that's what we do. This is hookingrugs.com, and I'm Deanne, and this is Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio. And I'm going to start right off the bat with a little hooking. But we got lots to show you today. So I'm doing a really big rug of women holding fish. Mary came and took all my messy bits, so I got none there. So I'm going to work on this right here. And I'm going to put your hook down. Remember how to hook? Put your hook down, catch your end, and then you start to hook. And you think you're doing great, but then you hook and you pull the last one out. And then you hook some more. You hook some more and you pull the last one out. This happens all the time. It's the simplest mistake to fix. All you got to do, bring your end up and hold it underneath. Pinch that wool underneath. So I'm going to just use this kind of creamy taupey color for the skin tone on the arms. And I'm not going to do anything fancy with this. I'm just going to hook it. And I'm having a cup of coffee. And my friend Chris O'Day is here today. And Chris is part of our community. And she's in our inspiration sessions. Chris, do you want to join me?
Sure.
Have a sit, have a visit, have a little visit. And Chris has agreed to be a part of a taste test.
She may not.
Oh, boy.
But she doesn't know what she's tasting. I find that really like adventurous.
Well, I'm not real adventurous, but I will be for you guys.
Tell us about your rug hooking, Chris.
I've been rug hooking for maybe 20 years on and off, but I probably didn't really, it didn't become a passion till I met you online.
Oh, thank you.
3 years
happy
ago.
that happened.
And
good.
I just, every day, 10 minutes a day is like not a challenge.
No, it is not a challenge, is it? I know.
I think it would be a challenge if I had to stop at 10 minutes.
Next year, we could call it the 10-minute a day, not a challenge.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
It's not hard, is it?
No.
And when you're traveling, do you take it with
Yeah.
you? You do.
Yeah.
Are you traveling?
We drove from Wisconsin.
You
to
drove
here.
from Wisconsin.
And so I have a
Oh,
big
my
daisy
goodness.
I'm working on that I have to, it's just, if I'm without it for a couple days, I just really miss it. So,
Yeah.
and
So
can I
nice
give a
to have
shout
it
out
with
to
you.
my rug hooking guild?
Yeah, tell us about your guild. Tell us about
They've
your
been,
gang.
they have been in existence for, I'm not sorry, girls, probably 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
And I've been a member for 20. There's 25 of us from our central Wisconsin area.
Right.
And they have their guild meeting today. Sorry, you take second fiddle today, girls. I'm up here.
They're going to watch it tonight, some of them.
Yeah, they will.
Do some of them watch it? Watch
Yes,
this the live?
yes. One of my closest friends watches it.
Great.
Hi, Joy.
And you hook rugs like pretty much every day?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And your guild, so central Wisconsin, what cities and towns are those?
I'm from Wisconsin Rapids, and then
Right.
Stevens Point is just a little university town next to us.
Yeah.
There's members there, and Wapaka. We have some over by the Green Bay area, home
Wow.
of the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay. We all know
and-
about that.
Yeah, and where else are they from? That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. And they're enthusiastic and committed. And are there
Very.
lots of different people hooking lots of different things?
Yes, yeah. Some very traditionalist. They do, small cut, traditional cut,
Yeah.
beautiful shading.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah.
But
everybody
everybody-
understands each other.
Oh,
That's
they
what I
do.
find.
They
You
do.
know, you
And
just
they're
like
so
the feel of the
creative.
wool.
Yeah.
And you like to pull it up. You
Yeah.
like that feeling of pulling it up through your hands.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's so great. So what got you in? You are a member of our inspiration sessions.
Mhm.
What got you in the inspiration sessions?
I took a couple classes from you. I took Tiny Landscapes
Yes.
and Neutral class and the Abstract
Oh,
class.
the C abstract. Yeah.
And I
right.
ended up
Okay.
making a big trip tick out of the sea abstract.
Oh, I think you sent me a picture of
I
that.
did, yeah.
It was beautiful.
I was so sad when that was
triptych
done.
is that was so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I want to do that myself.
Yeah,
I love that
it's
idea.
very fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you just alter the pattern a little bit, or
Yep.
did you? Yeah. Good
Yep.
for you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I've just tried to come up through your inspiration and all you guys here, trying to come up with being more of an artist and doing my own patterns.
Yeah.
Now.
And the
So,
inspiration sessions
yeah.
you find
Yeah.
very encouraging.
Very,
yeah.
very
yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. I'm glad that you're a member and that you love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to open it again in September, folks, if anybody wants to join. We open it twice a year. Okay, I'm going to turn this around because I want to get out of her head. There we go. Usually it just slides around. There we go. This is my woman. And at my other, on my other frame, I'm hooking a large rug like this. And on the rug, I have 3 women holding fish. And you know, the question is whether you hold it by the tail or by the gill. How do you hold your fish, Lorna?
Probably by the gill.
By the gill. Yeah, I know. That's a question. We got something else fishy today going on, don't we, Lorna?
A little bit, yep.
It's a little bit fishy. So tell us about Dulce, Lorna. What are you doing with this Dulce?
Well, Dulce, you pick come like July,
Yeah,
right? Sometimes into August, but this year here in August already they've gone white.
yeah,
So I just did it in July. So you go down to the beach and you want to go when the tide's the lowest. That's the best time to get the most of them.
yeah.
And then you pick Dulce and then you have to dry them. Now some people love them.
Some people hate them.
Right?
And what is Dulce really? Like, what is it?
I guess it's like a seaweed.
It's sort of like a
Right?
seaweed,
But it's
right?
very salty, so they say it's very good for you.
Yeah,
Unless you have high blood pressure, and then you don't want to have them then, I guess.
yeah,
But like I said, it's one of those things like Roger at Manzor's. First thing Monday morning he comes in, where's my Dulce?
that's what he's looking for.
I just brought you a bag. Yeah, those are gone.
Roger's always looking for food,
Well, that's true.
right? I know.
So-
Date squares, Dulce,
Yeah.
date cookies. You guys got anything over there today? Anyway, all right. So let's go grab the Dulce and let's get some
I
people.
have them right there.
You have them right there. Want me to call out to a couple of people? Maybe Igor and Yulia might come up. Okay, I'll be back and get them. You can do a little studio tour if you want. You want?
This is our life in the studio. Have you ever heard of Dulce, Chris?
No.
No?
I've had periwinkles though, you know, they're little snails. They're very
No.
salty.
Anyone? Okay.
Over
Anyone
like,
want to come?
in
All
Ireland.
right. Kayla, want to come test
So
Dulce?
I imagine it's going to taste something
Kush,
like
do you want to
that,
come
maybe.
taste test the Dulce?
I don't eat them.
No?
I love to pick them.
And do you dry them then?
Yeah, so you pick them and you have to dry them.
We were hearing you.
Want to come on the live for a minute?
I just have a black tart.
Okay.
You know, so you want to try to get them early in the morning. I have to wait dry.
Okay.
Okay.
Dry up. I just put mine in.
So here we are. We've got a few people who are willing to taste test.
I don't know if she's like.
What? Was I yelling out there?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I just invited anybody in who wants to taste it. So you just reach in and you take a small piece. Have you tasted it before?
I have.
Yeah. Okay. So
No,
you haven't?
Interesting. It's purple.
you might want to.
Let's not have a piece that big.
I don't think you should. I think. Okay, just hang on a second there. Come over here, you guys. John, did you want to taste it? Do you want to try it?
You can see how the salt's right on it.
Yeah, you can.
Right? So I said, let's see.
She usually eats this.
Who?
Terry?
Terry, yeah. Do you want to try it?
I don't like how they're kind of leathery. I like.
Do you want to try it, John? You might just want to pull a piece of that.
That's
'cause
not
it's-
bad.
Not bad? Okay.
Salty. It's
How's
salty.
everybody feeling? Angela, have you tried it?
No.
I
Oh,
put
I
it in my
got
group.
some sand.
Igor said he liked this.
Igor likes it.
Yeah, because
He didn't come up for the taste test. I invited them.
I think because when Terry was eating, she offered me, and I feel a little bit off because I never see this before. So that's why I know.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't mind it.
No.
Mm-mm.
That's not bad.
I like it. What do you think, John?
Yeah, it's definitely salty.
Mm-hmm.
There's an
Little
iodine.
sand.
There's an iodine flavor.
Have a little
Very
bit.
iodine.
Oh, you didn't get any yet?
No, I had.
My
I've-
father
It's not that bad.
Like, it's not for everybody.
No.
I just like the salt on it.
Mm-hmm.
I
So-
can get past the texture.
Like I would need it.
No.
No, Lorna just picks it and dries it. She doesn't eat it.
I love to go get it. I love to give it away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I quite like it. I also think if you cut it up really fine,
Oh,
like you could use it to salt
Yeah,
things.
they-
sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And a focaccia would be good.
In a focaccia,
Yeah.
it would be good.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Wild Caraway restaurant,
Oh,
they put it in their buns.
so yummy.
It's so delicious.
So can you buy it in the store?
Yes,
You can.
Yeah, you can. Would you like some of this one? You can have some of this if you like to have
No,
it.
it's okay.
Yeah.
There's also seaweed
I
snacks.
had it now.
Also,
There- seaweed snacks.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
I
they
know.
used to make sushi, but
The little tiny
they're
pieces.
tinier pieces, so they're
Oh.
snack size.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they used to be like $3 for $1, and now they're like 3 for $12. Everybody
Oh.
caught on to them. It's gotten so weird.
They are good though.
They are good. I like them.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to show Chris something, and I'll show you while we're at it. It's something we've done with our patterns. So come out with me. So when you come here to visit, it used to be our patterns were all like a mess. They were thrown in a basket, and we just did what we could with them. So now Angela and I and Kaylee and everybody else has been helping, and we have what we call the imagination station. And so we haven't got this figured out yet. Our big patterns are on hooks. And then, of course, there's always a couple of big ones here that are one of our hand-drawn ones. And we have these portfolios. So you can look through and see. So we have, like, our patterns are for sale. These are, a lot of these are one of a kind. Some Greg's going to go through today and make some of them into, and Kaylee has them all printed and priced with our little prices on them. And yeah, there they are. So it's a lot easier to find a pattern in the studio. This was one I just hand drew. This was another one I hand drew. This one I love. It's just a little abstract sailboats. I think that's a good one. We've got the bonfire boys. So there's a lot going on here. So when you come, you can pick a pattern, and you can either choose your wool or your kit or your however you want to do it, or you can just pick it, like grab a pattern with just 2 or 3 pieces of wool. How do you
Great
think this
sign,
will
Angela.
work?
I like it.
Yeah,
I think
it,
it'll be easy to page through and see what's there.
I hope so. I hope people will find it easy. And Angela made the sign, the Imagination Station, a place to play and be inspired. And she made our rug hooking sign, and now she's putting a price sign up there too. So that's what we did new in the studio this week, and we really, really like it. We're happy. So do you want to go back and hook some more? Is that what we should do?
Sure.
Okay, come on with me. We'll do a little bit more hooking. You might want to notice Topaz Sky. Isn't that a gorgeous color? Beautiful. Okay. Come on back, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I just want to show you this little face that I'm going to hook, and the mistake that I've made here. I've got it like 2 eyes and a nose with this darker color. And if I do that, it's going to be really noticeable. So instead, I'm just going to put like an area that might be considered where the nose might be, and maybe just a little bit over here. A lot of times I see when people are making faces, they end up with like 2 dots for the eye, and it just, it just doesn't work well. I don't know. There are people who can do it and do it well. I can't do it and do it well. It just doesn't work for me. So I always have to sort of blend my 2 colors together and just work on a play of light for the face. I do love this skin tone color though. It's beautiful. Just sort of creamy, beigey. very neutral. And of course, you could change the tones here. You could change them to richer browns or paler, like a fairer complexion if you want it. Depends on who you're wanting to depict. I'm thinking about the women who used to work in the fish plant in the 70s in Newfoundland. That's what I'm thinking about here. I'm also thinking of the women, sometimes it's the women who own the fish plants, you know. So now I don't know what I'm going to do here for that apron and the fish. I need something for the fish. Let's just go, so let's keep the fish really simple and let's pick out something like a gray. I'll be right back. Creams.
This is our world.
Okay, so I've got like some colors here that I'm thinking about for the fish. I just got to turn this around again. So with this fish, I could go like with this, like that is not really the color of a fish. It's a real Terra. Okay, so I'm gonna open that up. I like this weight of wool. I did the fish yesterday out at the shore and they were too big. We have eaten 7 pounds of fish in about 2 weeks. We're eating fish like crazy. Okay. I don't know if it's because I'm hooking this or...
It's the time of year.
It is the time of year. We just got fresh haddock and it's really good. How's your coffee there, Chris? Is it fit to drink?
Yeah, it's
okay,
good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
What color did you use on the face?
I don't know what it was. It was just something I had in my stash. But I mean, you know, the color that you use on the face depends on the color of the person you're trying to depict, I guess. So any of our natural shades of, you know, can go from chocolate brown to cream to tan to pale pink, you know, to taupe, like to, I don't know, kind of have an orangey cast today. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because of the dress, like it just depends, right, on what you're, who. Yeah. So that's good for the fish, I feel like, and not really a true fish color either. I'm not so interested in everything being just the way it might as I am about getting the idea across. So I want to tell you something really important. We think we fixed our newsletter issue. People were being bumped off the list, and we think we have it fixed. We've thought this before, but I think this is it, isn't it, Angela?
I think so.
I think this is it. So if you want to be on our newsletter list, just email us at info@hookingrugs.com and Pat's going to pop you on it. So email us, tell us the email you want to use, and we'll try and put you on it. Or go to our website, hookingrugs.com, and sign up right there. At the very top, it says Join the Rug Hookers Club. Easy. So do that for me, please. Even if you've been bumped off 3 or 4 times, if you get on this time, we've disconnected our mailing list from another app that we think was causing the problem. So let's just give it a try again. So please join the list today. If you're not on the list, go on. At the very top, there's a blue bar at the very top of our website, and you can join there. Now, should I do a white or a pale pink apron? So the thing about the white apron, it is going to compete a little bit with the edge of her I don't know. If I do, I could do a pale yellow. One sec. Be right back. Sorry, Donnie. I know you wanted to hear your name. Here we go. All right, pale corals.
Let's do. I really like that top one, that little succulent plant.
Purple. Okay.
Yeah, I know. So I sometimes like them up and it's like, where'd that come from? I know. I really like it.
I don't know what I got. All right. That's going to be too dark. It's going to compete. I could do a pale blue. I just brought this out. I don't know. It's too much probably. But look what I'm wearing. Like, so it probably is too much. But what the heck? Do you ever wear clothes, Chris, and think that feels like too much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too bright, too out there.
Too out there.
Yeah.
I know. And then you're out somewhere and you feel like, oh, I can't wait to go home and change. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't want to go home and put on my black t-shirt.
I would also, you wouldn't know it today, but wear a lot of black.
Do you wear a lot of black?
I do.
Today, that color you have on is very pretty, the mauve. So I'm going to try this. And because, you know, this is a small piece, and the joy with a small piece is that you can be adventurous. You don't have to play it safe with these small pieces. So and it's a variegation, so I'm going to have to keep moving around. If I don't move around, all the variegation is going to land in one place. So I just got to keep. So this could be like, it'll appear like a floral dress. So we'll work on that some more next week. We'll see if we need anything else to add to that. And then we'll do her hair, and we'll decide what we're putting in the background. And she's looking quite sweet. Yeah. Now, our question of the day today will be one from us, and it's about, do you like to try new foods? Really, that's the question of the day. What is a new food that you've tried in the last 2 months? Because after a while, you've tried nearly everything. So what's a new food that you tried in the last 2 months, and how did you like it? So, and next week we'll go back to our bin and our questions of the day. But today it's about new foods. So I'm going to show you what we have going on in the studio. We're working on some new patterns, and we have a pattern plan coming up, a big pattern celebration in August. So because August, we're getting ready for the new, like for me, September is the new year. Isn't that crazy? But it is. Like, I love autumn. I love September. And I just love, because it starts to cool off. You don't need any air conditioning. Greg said he has 6 of these left. And these are our sky packs. And there are only 6 left. So if you want one, grab one. They are there. And they're in the new products. I want to remind you of our 10-minute-a-day kits. These have been very popular. Sisters on the Sea, Yellow Flowers, and the new Harvest Moon are all ready for you. So just call an order. And if you're doing the 10 minutes a day and you just want a little project. And this is our Autumn Hills bundle and our Rising to the Sun bundle, which are very sort of fall inspired. And I know it's August, it's early August, and we're talking about fall because rug hookers love the fall, right? And so this is, but what Mary did recently is she has a new texture pack. Is this under new products?
Yep.
Yeah, she has a new texture pack, and it is called what, Angela? Do you know?
Fall foliage.
Fall foliage. And so let's have a look at what's in fall foliage. You're getting, oh, this one has some slub. So you got some slub, you've got some fleece, you've got, oh, I don't know what that is, but it's nice. It's sort of like a little tiny slub. And we've got some hand dyed, some velvet. And that's a nice one, just kind of interesting. Now they're all a little bit different, but basically that's in all, this is what she's used. And we've got some wool cloth, and this is New Zealand Stream. And then we have some hand dyed studio yarns. And did I say that, Sari? So that's what's in the little fall package. So if you want to get ready to do your fall, to do some fall colors, or if you just want to order the patterns for these, like this would hook this beautifully. So these are our 3 kits right here, our 10 minutes a day. And I do want to remind you that we have room in, so this is my plan, and it might not be a good one because I don't know if people like this idea or not, but I have a workshop plan for Wednesday and I have one plan for Saturday. And the idea is that you can come work with me on Wednesday and we can hook dramatic painterly landscapes. That's what we're going to do on Wednesday. So it'll be a pattern sort of like this, but I'm going to give you a choice of patterns. I like to do that. And on Saturday, the following Saturday, so on the 18th and then on the 21st, the idea is that if you wanted to come from far away, you go to the workshop, you have 2 days to travel around our area, and then you come back on Saturday and go to this workshop, which is designing the rugs you want to hook. And I have these workshops all planned out and ready, and this one is going to be an exciting opportunity for you to design, as many patterns as you want during the day. And I'm going to give you tips on how to do that. So we're going to go from hooking painterly to sometimes you just want to hook a great rug and sometimes you want to design it yourself. So I'm hoping that people will come, toddle around for a couple of days, maybe run over to Prince Edward Island, explore Halifax, come back, do another workshop on Saturday. But I think we're generally finding that people would rather if we had them 2 days together. However, we've booked the hall and we have quite a few people in each workshop, so we don't want to mess. I talked yesterday about putting them like 2 days together, and Angela and I were like, all the good people who planned already, we don't want to mess up their plans because they're flying in and they've got things organized. So we're just going ahead with this idea, even if it wasn't like the perfect idea. We're learning. So that's it. And I'm going to pack this up for some of you, and I'm going to wrap it up because you know what I tell you every week and why I know it's important? Because people write to me every week and tell me something that's changed them or something that's happened or how rug hooking has given them an opportunity to meet friends or to travel or to really think through some things in their own life. Because I know that when you share rug hooking, you never know what you're sharing. And Chris, do you know that to be true?
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. It's a true thing, and we watch it all the time. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio community. And I'll see you next week. Take care.